Republic Act No. 9003, Ecological Solid Waste Management. What is RA No. 9003? The Republic Act No. 9003 is an act that is known as Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000. What is ecological solid waste management? It is systematic administration of activities which provide for segregation of source, segregated transportation, storage, transfer, processing, treatment, and disposal of solid waste all over and other waste management activities which do not harm the environment. What is solid waste? It refers to all discarded household, commercial waste, non-hazardous, institutional and industrial waste, street sweeping, construction debris, agricultural waste, and other non-hazardous and non-toxic solid waste. Types of solid waste. Compostable waste. These are the wastes that are biodegradable, such as food waste, garden waste, animal waste, and human waste. They undergo biological degradation under controlled conditions and can be turned into compost like soil conditioner or organic fertilizer. Some examples are leftover foods, leaves, fruit and vegetables, peelings, flowers, seeds, and stems. Recyclable waste. It refers to all recyclable materials which can be retrieved from the waste stream and free from contamination that can still be converted into suitable beneficial use. Recyclable materials can be transferred into new products in such manner that the original products may lose their identity. Some examples are newspapers, glass, bottles, tin cans, papers, and scrap metals. Residual waste. These are solid waste materials are non-compostable and non-recyclable and should be disposed of ecologically through a long-term disposal facility or sanitary landfill. Some examples are disposable diapers and sanitary napkins. Special waste. These are the household hazardous waste. Some examples are spray, canisters, paints, lead acid, batteries, oil, and dishwashers.
Why was RA 9003 implemented? The Philippines has a continuously rising amount of waste and is expected to further increase in the succeeding years. As reviewed, associated problems with the solid waste management in the country include an increasing amount of solid waste, scarcity of sanitary landfills, and improper disposal. The law was made in response to the looming garbage problems in the country. Waste mismanagement has serious environmental effects, making the passage of the Republic Act 9003 or the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000 a landmark environmental legislation in the Philippines. The importance of envisioning a trash-free Philippines and encouraging people's participation and awareness is also emphasized. Why is waste management important? Waste management is important as it saves the environment from the toxic effects of inorganic and biodegradable elements present in waste. Mismanagement of waste can cause water contamination, soil erosion, and air contamination. The waste management's importance in food. Food waste, which is dumped into landfills, produces methane gas due to breakdown without oxygen. Methane is a greenhouse gas and even more harmful than carbon dioxide. The waste management's importance in economy. Waste management will not only save natural resources, biodiversity, and human life, It will also impact the economy in a positive way as there will be more jobs created for running an efficient waste management system. So, how can we help? Waste management is not only responsibility of government organizations, but as a responsible citizen, it is our responsibility to play our role in managing waste. The very basic way to help is to know which garbage cans to put your trash in. There are three classifications of garbage cans, and those are biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and recyclable.
There are also plenty of ways that we can help manage our waste. 1. Waste reduction. 2. Reutilization of waste. 3. Waste recycling. Examples of waste recycling. Compost. Compost and organic materials that adds nutrients to soil. People can use kitchen scraps and lawn detritus such as grass clippings to make compost. Metal. Metal are usable natural resources. Manufacturers use metals, such as steel and aluminum, to produce household appliances, cars, construction materials, and food and drink containers. Plastics. Plastics are synthetic polymers, which are substances composed of a chain of molecules, for instance, carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and silicon hooked together. Paper. Paper is the most common material in municipal solid waste or MSW, commonly known as garbage or trash. Methods of waste disposal. Non-biodegradable and toxic waste, like radioactive remnants, can potentially cause irreparable damage to the environment and human health if not strategically disposed of. Waste disposal has been a matter of concern. The main problem growing in population and industrialization. Here are a few methods of waste disposal. Landfills. Throwing daily waste or garbage in the landfills is the most popularly used method of waste disposal used today. This process of waste disposal focuses attention on burying the waste in the land. Recycling. Recycling is the process of converting waste products into new products to prevent energy usage and consumption of fresh raw materials. Recycling is to reduce energy usage, reduce the volume of landfills, reduce air and water pollution, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and preserve natural resources for future use. Composting. Composting is an easy and natural biodegradation process that takes organic wastes, example remains of plants in garden and the kitchen waste, and turns into nutrient-rich food for your plant.
Ways to reduce waste. Number 1. Reuse bags and containers. Number 2. Reuse water bottles, coffee mugs, and plates. Number 3. Skip on individually wrapped items. Number 4. Go paperless. Pay your bills online and use reusable cloth in the kitchen. Number 5. Repurpose old things like using your old t-shirts as rugs. 6. Donate your old goods. Iloilo City has been engaging in waste diversion strategies to reduce by over 20% the amount of solid waste being generated daily. Engineer Neil Ravenna said, these include a composting activity in Kalahunan Village, which produces around 6 to 8 tons of compost per week. The City of Manila generates around 370 tons of solid waste per day, said Chief Environment and Natural Resources Officer Senro Edgar Ravenna. Residents are urged to manage organic and recyclable materials instead of only disposing of their garbage in landfills. The city of Iloilo was selected as a pilot site for the Integrated Solid Waste Management System Technical Assistant TA grant from the Netherlands. This was after the Public-Private Partnership, or PPP, Center of the Philippines submitted a request for TA to the Embassy of the Netherlands in the Philippines. The consultants from the PPP Center for Public-Private Partnership will visit LGUs in the Philippines to train them on solid waste management. Iloilo City is expected to benefit tremendously from the project and will serve as a model for other LGUs in the country.